Gen Next, these are the players we'll be watching hopefully in the times to come for a long time. They're all very good players, especially, what we've seen with Yashasvi Jaiswal, the way he's batting. Tilak Varma is already being seen as someone who could be on his way to the ODI World Cup. There's Ruturaj Gaikwad. What are you expecting out of these young players in this series?
A lot for reasons we've discussed many times now. These are players who come with not just IPL stats. Rinku, Tilak Varma, Jaiswal, they have fantastic list stage stats. Some have outstanding first class stats, especially Jaiswal and Rinku Singh. What again? It's something because as the years go on and you watch this game and you watch how other teams manage to strike a balance, and then you watch Indian cricket and its broken system struggle. What really encourages me more is the average age of this team, right? If Sanju Samson at 28 going on 29 is one of your senior most players, right? Look at Rinku, 25, Jaiswal. These guys are all at that age where, if given the right chances, if backed, if at some point, like Chetan said, when they get on in the years, if they're managed carefully, you're actually looking at a very good potential 8 to 10 years of white ball cricket from these players, right? But again, you have to back them. Tilak Varma, he's not even 21 and he's doing outstanding things. Jaiswal, 21, doing fantastic things, So I just like the fact that they've not, again, you need experience, but past Indian T20 squads, Maya, have had so many players from 30 to 36, 37. I'm not saying it here, and that to me is a very good sign. Of course, some of them will come back post the Asia Cup World Cup. But if you genuinely want to win a T20 World Cup after 15, 16 years, which you struggle to do, you need to just be picking young players. Let them stumble, let them fail. But the pedigree coming through, they're so sorted. We've discussed whenever that number 4 issue comes up in the One Day World Cup. We both agree, Chetan and I. It's not that Tilak Varma is not suited, right? It's just maybe you don't want to waste that chance right now. But these kind of guys, they're so ready-made at 2021 because of list A cricket, IPL cricket. So I'm just glad that the core team, I don't know what the average must be 24, 25 max. Let's just stick to that. Let's move on from the Rohits, the Virats, the Samsons, the KLs, the Shamis, even the Sirajis at some point. Build a team around these guys, see what they can do. It is this template under Dilip Vengsarkar that actually went and won the 2007 T20 World Cup.
Which is what I was getting to, and which is why I said, why not just have Jitesh Sharma there? You've got him in the squad. Give him the chance. When else are you going to give him an opportunity, Chetan, if not now? Please tell me.
Oh, I would love for him to play all three T20s, but then what's the point of Sanju Samson in that particular squad? And then how are you going to pick? Are you going to pick Jitesh Sharma? Are you going to have the next social media discourse that let's take Jitesh Sharma along with Tilak Varma and Yashasvi Jaiswal to the ODI World Cup as well? So India is looking for a second wicketkeeper. That's why Sanju Samson is there. To me,
then you just don't need to play him. Just take him, because you have anyway no choice. It's as simple as that. You play him, he fails here, you still have no choice.
No, for me, Sanju Samson shouldn't be in that T20
Yeah,
squad.
I know.
He is. And now, because of selection and the ODI World Cup rider and etc., you have to play. There is no other option. Yeah. I would not want to play him. He's done himself no favors with me. I explained to you last week how he's just a star pattern in ODIs. He's wasted his opportunities in T20s. For me, Indian cricket should already have moved past Sanju Samson long back. But I don't want to make this about Sanju Samson completely, because for me, like Jamie said, we have to move on not from Sanju Samson, but from the likes of Rohit Sharma and Virat Kohli. For me, that's more important. And I look at somebody like a Rinku Singh. And for me, he's the quintessential T20 player at the moment. And looking forward to the T20 World Cup next year, I want to send a hungry side, a hungry Indian side, which wants to do something, which wants to achieve something, which wants to regain that T20 World Cup glory for the first time since 2007. And these players were not fighting for their spot in any of the formats. These are the players to do that. Someone like a Rinku Singh, he doesn't need to worry about his ODI spot like Sanju Samson. Somebody like a Yashasvi Jaiswal, he doesn't need to worry about his spot because he's the future of Indian cricket. A Tilak Varma, who has such a bright future ahead of him. These are all hungry kids. They want to make a point. You look at Washington Sundar, he's coming back. He should be part of any white ball squad for India. He's a good batsman. He can bowl off spin.
Yeah.
For me, he's also one of the players to watch. If he's fit enough, I would want to take him to the ODI World Cup. But again, you're blurring lines between T20 and ODI once again. So for me, it's about a core of this T20 side has to show enough desire and hunger that 7 or 8 of them will be playing in the West Indies next year.